Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to another Clean With Me episode. Today's vehicle is a disaster of a minivan that you guys saw on the main channel a little while back. I've got the van pretty well completely ripped apart right now, so let's get started. Alright, so besides the half-eaten cheeseburger, the inside of this van is pretty gross as there's all kinds of food crumbs, drink spills, and nasty grimy areas like the center console and cup holders, and the rear ones are even worse. And if that's not enough, the seats are dirty and full of food crumbs too. Between all the grime and dirty carpets, the whole van is in need of some serious deep cleaning. But just before we jump into the video, take a second and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you've got the bell on too so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. Alright, so as you saw, this is going to be an interior only Clean With Me, as the outside of this van wasn't all that dirty, so I figured I'd focus on the inside here and show you guys lots of areas of the vehicle that weren't in the main channel video. Okay, so with the majority of the vacuuming done now, I'll go around all the trim with a detail brush And this is one tool that I literally could not do without. They make such a huge difference in terms of how good of a detail you can do, as they allow you to reach areas you otherwise couldn't. So if any of you out there enjoy detailing your own vehicle, make sure you check out the link to these brushes in the description. Now, despite these mats being black and not looking all that dirty, it's pretty clear they were holding onto a pile of dirt, so getting it all out with the pressure washer is really easy. And for those of you who might be wondering, once I'm done with the mats, I do end up extracting the remaining water out of them, as I know I've seen that question on the main channel a few times recently. All right, moving to the seats now, and one nice thing about this van is that the front seats recline almost flat, which makes doing the upper portion much easier. So typically my process is to start with the front upper portion and then I'll do the sides and back when it's upright, but I always start with the seats before moving to the carpets as they'll take the longest to dry. Now for any of you out there wondering what extractor I'm using, it's Abyssal Spot Clean Professional, and with the tank filled with hot water, I'll move to the second row passenger seat here. And if you're curious as to where you can get one of these, I've got the link to almost everything I use down in the description for you. All right, moving back inside to one of the grosser areas in the van, and you guys can see there's some sort of mystery liquid spilled in here and some kids artwork. So using the steamer, APC, and a detail brush, I can get everything loosened up pretty quickly. So I can just wipe it clean with a microfiber towel. But for the ink, it's a little more stubborn. So I tried just with the steamer a few times, but it really wasn't budging until I got the brush attachment. And after going over it several times, I did manage to get it all removed. So like I've said before, if you guys are in the market for a steamer, I definitely recommend you check out this McCulloch MC 1375 steamer. The link is down in the description for you. Now to dress and UV protect all the interior plastic trim, I'm using some 303 aerospace protectant, and as you guys have heard me say before, this is probably my favorite product as it will leave the entire interior looking incredible for weeks. Now moving back outside, and after spraying on some quick detailer for the lubricant, I'm using my detailing clay to gently remove any surface bonded contaminants from the paint, such as tar, iron contamination, road grime, tree sap, that sort of thing. And after every section I do, I simply knead the clay to a clean section and continue using it, though eventually I'll have to toss it once it's too full of gunk. Alright, moving to all the glass now, and I'm sure you've heard me say before, but using a waffle weave towel is the secret to streak-free glass, even on the inside of the windshield. And one thing you usually don't see is that I always spray my glass cleaner directly into the towel, so I avoid any overspray on the vehicle. Alright, so with everything clean now, I'll do one final vacuum to pick up any dirt or debris that has appeared after being in and out of the vehicle so many times. Alright guys, and that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed seeing this van get transformed from my perspective. As always, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you don't want to miss out on transformations like this. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.